Imagine you have to assemble one of these caps just like this. Pretty easy, right? Now imagine you have to assemble 834 of these caps in a row, which takes over 5 hours and probably is enough to fill a large water cooler. Slightly more tedious. Well, this is the reality of the employees at Weaver Industries, a company that has been working with persons with disabilities for the last 40 years. With this tedious manual process, Weaver has struggled to meet the assembly requirements and even keep their contract. So, they needed help in designing a machine that easily and efficiently assembles these grinder caps for the food industry. Let's go now to Weaver Industries to see the assembly process.
Hi, I'm Mason McKinley here at Weaver ProPak, talking with Michelle, one of the model employees and our SME here at the company. Michelle, what assembly process are you working on here at Weaver ProPak?
I am working on the grinding caps.
Would you walk me through the process that you go through to assemble these grinder caps?
Yes, I can. I just take the cap and the other top and then snap it together like this as it's shown. And it only takes one snap and just drop it in gently in the box.
Mason here with John, the operations manager in charge of assembling, packaging, and quality control of the grinder caps. John, from what Michelle showed me, the assembly process looks pretty easy. What are the problems with this process?
It seems easy when you're assembling it, but the issues we have is when you click it, you think it's done, but it's not. There's another click there. And then also, when we drop it into the box, it can come unsnapped there as well.
After visiting Weaver, we brainstormed ideas that would help fix their problems. First, we designed a large drum that would roll over the caps. However, it did not close the caps correctly. We then created a prototype from a block of wood where a piston snaps the cap placed underneath, which was more reliable but very unsafe. Fixing this problem, we made a larger, safer, and more sophisticated final prototype.
So we've come from this to this. This is our machine for the Source America Design Challenge to help Weaver ProPak and its employees assemble grinder caps. Let's jump right in and see the real deal of our machine operating. Here we have preloaded 6 caps to demonstrate this machine running one cycle. Pretty amazing, right?
Yes, Kevin, the machine is pretty awesome. Let's look at all of the features that make it so amazing. The old assembly process could cause fatigue and pinched fingers.
That one's got pinched like that.
But our machine is safe and ergonomic.
I like it.
First, the machine can only be turned on by a supervisor via a key switch. Second, the employee must place their hands on the 2 green buttons until the tray is underneath the pistons. Third, guards cover all moving parts. And finally, if anything goes wrong, the employee could hit the emergency stop button and the emergency air release valve to stop the machine from moving. The machine also opens up the job to everyone by being wheelchair accessible and having all cap parts within their reach. A switch allows the employee to press only one button if they only have the use of one hand. And the new process is simple and eliminates the requirement for strength and dexterity. The employee can also easily see pertinent information from the 2 displays on the machine. First, the counter displays the number of caps that have been assembled. Red lights on the machine indicate a cap was placed improperly in the tray, whereas green lights indicate that they were placed properly. Flashing green lights indicate the machine finished a box of caps.
Michelle, what do you think about the machine?
Well, it looks like you could play the game. It's like just throwing the capsule in, and then you threw the lid on top of them like a frisbee. Your hands won't get so tired snapping the lids or get your pinch skin next to the lids or getting black and blue marks. It shows you how many minutes and how many you do, and make sure you got they got red and green on the board to tell you which one you got right or which one you got wrong.
Thanks, Michelle. In summary, our machine exceeds every need of Weaver ProPak and saves them from losing their contract. It solves Weaver's biggest problem of quality control and eliminates the supervisor double check by reducing the assembly defect rate from 16% to virtually 0. Efficiency skyrocketed, with Michelle's productivity improving by 80% the first time she used the machine, despite having assembled grinder caps by hand for 2 years. This improvement projects a savings of 78 man-hours per order. Now, these numbers are impressive, but they don't capture the whole story. Our machine holds immeasurable benefits for the employees themselves. It's incredibly safe and easy to use, making a job that once used to bruise the employees now enjoyable. Finally, whereas only a quarter of employees could do this job before, our machine enables every single employee to accomplish something new. This machine, it's not just easy to use. It delivers to the employees a promise that they can do more.